Do you think that you have closure? Do you think that you know and understand your closure well enough to explain it to someone else so that they will understand it and cognize it? Do you? Could you explain it to a 5-year-old? If you have answered any of these questions with anything other than yes, then you probably don't know what you're talking about and you do not possess 100% closure. This is something I've learned over the last decade or so of me teaching hundreds of folks all over the earth, of all races, religions, countries, and creeds. Correct sentence structure, communication, parsing, syntax, grammar. Literally hundreds of folks on all the continents, except for Antarctica. It's knowing what it is that you're talking about, knowing your topic so well that you can cover it from any angle. I've run into many challenges where folks just weren't getting what it was that I was saying. They weren't understanding it. So I had to find different ways to adapt to that so that they would. And I did. And I am blessed to have been in those situations, to be able to share the closure from many different ways, many different angles, to many different people. And what I found out is, very quickly, that if I did not have the answer, if I didn't know what I was talking about, it was no use in trying to wiggle out of that situation or to try to dance around it with some sort of bullshit. No, because people see through that right away. You have to have closure. So it's best just to admit, if you don't have closure, admit you don't have closure. If you made a statement based upon a presumption or an assumption or a guess or something that you're relying on an appeal to authority, from a book you read or something, but you don't really understand what you're saying, well, admit that. It's better to do it that way than to pretend and get called out on it later, because then you will definitely look like someone who doesn't know what they're talking about. But if that's not a big deal to you, that's fine. But for what I do, teaching something as sacred as correct sentence structure, communication, parsing, syntax, grammar, that is a no-go. I have to know what I'm talking about, and I have to be able to prove it. The same thing with you. So keep that in mind when you make claims.